Hammers Walk Podcast.
Hello and welcome to another episode of Where Hammers Walk. Today we have just got with me Sam. How you doing, mate?
Okay, you alright?
Yeah, not too bad, not too bad. Bit disappointed after the weekend, but I think I finally sort of got it out of my system and looking forward to the Wolves game. So, you know, we have to just keep believing. That's what we got to do. We got to keep
Yeah.
believing.
Well, it could have been a lot worse. It could have been a lot worse. I mean, I was prepared at 2-0 down coming into 90th minute. I was prepared to come on here and absolutely rip them apart. But
Well,
to be fair, they done very well at the end. As soon as they had like 11 minutes added on, it's like, oh, we'll wake up now, we'll start playing.
well, I said to my dad, I was like, I'm not leaving early. If it's between 5 and 7 minutes added on, we'll stay.
Yeah.
And then, yeah, we scored in the 92nd. And then the 97th. No, we weren't. Sorry. It was 4 minutes.
Right.
4 minutes between the two goals. So not
I
for,
thought it was 2.
Nah, 93rd and 97th. And I said to my dad, I was like, if there's
I thought
7
it was
minutes
2.
at least. Yeah, I'll have a quick look, but I'm sure it was 4 minutes. I'm positive.
You want to put a bet on it?
What's that?
You want to put a bet on it? A
A
free pint next time we go up.
I'm pretty sure because I even watched the highlights, so that's how much I sort of I'm pretty
I watched
sure.
it. I watched the highlights on the way back.
So Fernandez scored 90 plus 3, and Sassi scored 90 plus 6. So I would have won the bet.
Well, no, you
I
weren't.
said
Because
93
90
and
plus 6,
97.
3 minutes.
Yeah, 3 minutes. It was 97.
You had 4 minutes.
Yeah, it was 97, mate. I promise you, it was 97. I don't know what the timekeeper's doing, but I promise you, I looked at that watch. I've even got it on camera, so I can prove it. I can prove it. But then
It don't really matter.
We'll start at the beginning of the game instead of the end, shall we?
No.
The lineups, just absolutely. I don't know what he was doing. I was hearing in the crowd because we was both there that Nuno threw the game, and I disagree. I really disagree with it. Tadibo was still not at his best.
Yeah, I don't think Nuno could have done much different with that lineup. Nuno,
except for putting. Go on.
No, who was you going to say?
Well, he could have played Souček. You know, the subs what came on, he could have played. And it would have made a difference, because it did make a difference. You know, they were the only people he could have played instead. You know. Mavropanos,
he could have done better with that
concussed.
midfield.
Yeah.
Exactly. We had to play Kilman.
We had to. It was his only option. And I think even he had his heads in his hands going, oh no, I've actually got to play him. Don't get me wrong. Kilman actually had an okay game, but he still made the mistakes and everything, what we are used to.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
That penalty was a penalty. He missed the combo. He missed the ball completely. Like, he got nowhere near it at all. Definitely penalty. You know, we should have had a penalty in the game when Traore got taken out.
Yes.
So
that should have been a penalty, and it should have been. We should have had a red. They should have had a red card.
Yeah.
Easily.
But then to me, I don't know what the ref was on, mate. I don't know if he was watching a cup game from the day before. I don't know. But he was not in the game. He was just calling it the way he wanted to call it by the looks of it. You know, it did look like there was a bit of match fixing going on, but can we prove it? Obviously not. But then we'll move on. Second half, because we was just totally shocking in the first half. That is all we can say about the first
Really
half.
bad.
Is about the lineups. Second half, we improved. To be honest, me and my dad stayed down in the surrounding ring, eating our pie mash until about the 50th minute. So we didn't really want to go back. Well,
See, I
we
had
did, but
Pyromass
we wasn't
before.
in a hurry to go back, shall I say. What was that?
I had Pyromass before the game. I was smart.
Oh, no, it's always a half-time treat, mate. Always a half-time treat.
Nah.
I
I can't miss a
you
single
don't even live
minute.
in London.
Yeah, but I can't miss a single minute of a football because you never know what's going to happen. How many times have I seen like a goal like in the first 2 minutes after half time?
To be honest, mate, if I was on a live and you was there, we would have won. Let me put it that way, all right? But yeah, no, the second half we was better. We was a little bit better, just a little bit. We weren't really great, but we was better. I think it was 80, 75, 80 minutes. We started picking up the pace. We started making.
I would say we played a lot better in the second half overall, actually. It was
Look,
only
I
when
I
Kilman gave
rejoined
away
at
that
50.
stupid pen. Yeah,
Yeah,
no, I
but
thought
I rejoined at
well, the
50.
second half
But
was a lot better. Wasn't great, but it was a lot better. It was just when Kilman done that stupid penalty, and then going 2-0 down, and that's when we just really looked really shaky for like 5-10 minutes until about 86, like you said. But as soon
then
as
to be
that
honest,
11 minutes came on added
I
time,
I
you was
think
like
we
unbelievable.
I think we was getting there, with the confidence and everything. We was getting there.
Hmm.
It wasn't the original team and all that, like, but the players did really well. Nuno sort of shot him in the foot with the starting lineup. We've done that bit. But what happened from second half to the end of the second half up to 90?
Huh?
Not disturbing you,
Yes.
You're already
I really am
disturbed.
going to get that
Uh,
live.
hello,
That's
Mumsy.
Andy. Hello, Andy.
Hello, Mumsy.
Sorry, I
Quick.
keep doing it, don't I? I don't actually do it on
Yes,
purpose.
he does.
I was just checking he's all
She
right.
just wants to embarrass her son. Oh,
Yeah.
good old Samsy.
Well, what happened? I might as well taken the penalties, I think.
Yeah. We haven't got to that bit yet.
Well, would have
Oh,
scored.
man. Yesterday.
Right. I'm really going to get that live thing.
That was a.
I'll get it for your birthday, all right?
Yeah.
Did she not read it?
Yeah, send it over here. I'll get more interruptions.
But that was a nice insight from Mumsy.
Yeah.
But yeah, no. Up until the second half, that sort of lost my train of thought. But up until the second half, like we was okay. And then when that first goal went in, it literally it was just a turning luck, mate. Like we
Oh,
looked
yeah.
like we was a different team when that first one went in.
Yeah. They always say a goal
Don't get me wrong.
changes a game.
Yep. But then
Yeah,
look,
goal
we
really
hit
does.
the post twice. We got
Yep.
2 disallowed goals. Going into
3.
the extra time, another goal. Was it in? No, it weren't. It was 90 minutes, wasn't it? Or was it in the first half? I can't even remember now, mate.
We had one disallowed goal early on in the second half by Pablo,
Yeah.
but he was
Yeah.
offside. But we all knew that before he even went in for net. And then they hit the post twice, and then we scored twice in for 11 minutes, and then we had 2 disallowed goals in extra time.
Extra time. See,
And the first one, the Tati one, I'm not happy with.
No, I'm not. Mate, the goalkeeper touched it. The goalkeeper headed it. Why is it offside? He's played it. He's played it. He's got that touch. He's made him onside straight from that touch.
Yeah. Not only that, it wasn't offside because you look at it on the lines. His feet was just on line. It was just on the line, so his feet is onside. It was only that he was kneeling forward, for his arm and his head. And that's the only thing. I'm not sure if the head counts, but it shouldn't be because when you're leaning forward, you're gonna.
If you can score with that body part, it's offside. That's the rule. Unfortunately, I don't get it. I think feet is where it should be. If your feet is onside, doesn't matter if you're leaning forward, falling over, whatever. You can't be offside as long as your feet is behind the line.
Yeah. But it's really disappointing because it was such a great celebration. It's such a great celebration by Tati and everyone going mental and then to get out.
I've got to give it to the fans when that went in. Like it was like you was hugging people you didn't know. You're looking for that person to be like And there was so many emotions in that game, mate.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? There was so many, from being down to being up, to then being ecstatic, to then coming back down, and then to lose on penalties. And then Areola coming off, Herrick changing for him.
That's shame.
I got to take my hat off to Herrick, mate. Herrick done amazing. Like, to say the first one, he done everything he could. He wasn't the one who lost us the game. He done everything what he could have.
He looked really comfortable as well when he came on. I was really impressed. He was still directing defenders where to go. It was like he's been in that squad for years. Yeah. I really was impressed with Eric.
To be honest, I could probably see him being our sub goalkeeper for next year. If not our cup goalkeeper. If we lose Areola, or Areola doesn't want to rejoin, or whatever, someone buys him, I reckon he'll be our number 2. And I would like to see that. He's been there since, 8 years of age?
I think it definitely will be if we do go down. Because it'd be perfect for him if we in Championship. But Premier League, I'm not so sure.
I'm not talking about us going down. I'm not even going to mention it, mate. Because, we've got to keep the belief. We got to keep believing, and we got to keep the faith. The players are going to do it, and we are not the ones going down. So Nottingham Forest, Spurs, watch out! Like, it's one of yous. I'm sorry, but
more specifically Spurs.
But it is. It's going to be someone else, because I think that would just give us the fight to now go out and prove. Especially on the last game of the season, where we have leads, we will batter them.
I've got tickets for that, by the way.
Yeah, they want payback, mate. They're gonna have payback.
You didn't hear it, Finn.
You cut out. I didn't hear what you said, but I was finishing off what I was gonna say.
That's a problem sometimes. We don't have them both speaking. No, I said I've got tickets for it, by the way.
Oh, I'm getting tickets for it. I will, mate. I'm getting tickets for it. You know what I mean? I don't care if I'm up in the Evans or what, mate. I'm getting tickets for that.
I'm up in the Evans, and it's still £70.
No.
Yeah, and that's even for the under 16s and all that. Like,
bloody hell.
And they advertise it going from £55. I'm like, well, I can't find them.
No, because they're all gone, mate. They're all gone. Yeah. But if I'm with my dad, obviously, like, he's disabled, so we get to say the disability. So, we
you got a little cheat code.
It's not a cheat code. He's disabled.
That's it, more
fun. He's in a motorised bloody scooter, for God's sake. Like...
it's just a convenient cheat code.
I might have to get
you, Tony, really.
one of them
I love you, Tony.
one of them steps so I can stick it at the back of him and just stand on it and just let him just take me. Like my legs will take him after that game, mate. Absolutely.
My thing is to get a sticker behind his chair and go, it's Andy's cheat code. Andy's personal cheat code.
I'll get him one. But to be honest, that's all I can think of on the game. I don't really want to dive into it because I don't want to relive it. I just want to forget it. You know what I mean?
I didn't mind it. I mean, okay, it was upsetting to get knocked out, but I'm glad to see that we actually kept fighting. I mean, I was giving up after 80th minute. And so if they're still fighting after 90th minute, goes 11 minutes on, and they bring it back to 2-2. The atmosphere, I thought, was one of the best I've been to this season. Before the game was excellent. After the game was a bit sore, but still, very positive because we're like, well, we can do that with the second string side in the cup against Leeds. We can do it in the Premier League with our first team.
Exactly that, mate. And I'll make you right with that one. But I'm gonna move on. I don't want to. I was gutted, mate. I was absolutely gutted. It hurt me. Even Monday, I just laid on the sofa, didn't want to talk to no one. Didn't work. I fell asleep again, mate. I woke up, fell asleep, went to work at 8. I'll come back and made a video about them,
The best thing for me is I got another shirt.
Woo! Matching my shirt now.
Yeah, but I thought I'd make a change and go Summerfield.
See, it's not the Summerfield.
To be honest, it was,
mate. It's Hammers Wall.
No, it was more like I just can't be asked to go downstairs and get it printed. So I just grabbed what everyone had the name.
That's how you do it, is it?
Yeah,
shoved it down your shorts.
Yeah.
Somerville. But yeah, right, we'll move on.
Somerville.
We'll move on to the Wolves game. How do you think we're going to do, mate?
Positive. Despite losing twice to Wolves already this season, we haven't played them at home.
No.
Yet. So I'm positive because I think we have still been on for better form. I know we can be a bit disappointed with Leeds, but like I said, that was the second string side more or less. We're going to have Mafropanos back, Todibo probably back, Callum Wilson possibly back. Not like that would make much difference, to be honest.
What about the player on your shirt?
Yeah, Sammy boy.
You were just talking about him. I was bringing you into that one, mate. And
I know.
We'll have Jimmy.
Next player with the Bulls, Summerfield is back.
We'll
have him back in goal.
We'll pretty much have our good. Yeah. Do you think Areola lost it for us in that one? So to skip back, just come into my head. Do you think Areola lost it for us?
No, not really.
With the 2 goals, what went in? Do you think he could have done better?
For penalty, if he gets the right way, but it's a penalty. You can't blame goalkeepers with penalties. You have to blame the person who gives it.
Yeah.
Unless it's straight down the middle.
Kilman.
And it is, yeah. Exactly. And for his first goal, I think it was just shocking defending more than Areola, to be honest. I don't think Areola really cost us.
It looped up. It got a deflection, and it looped up over him. So I don't think he can. I was just asking you the question. It's not. I wasn't saying that. I believe he lost us the game. I was just putting the question to you.
Putting me on spot. Yeah.
Mate,
you were saying doing what I said first, and then do.
Who else am I going to put on the spot? We don't. Mumsy, Mum. But yeah, she'll come in now. You watch. You called. But no. So Wolves. I do agree with you. I think it'll be one of these which, right, we've lost twice this season to them. They want to show them, no, we've got your number. We're going to do you this time. Do you when it matters. You know what I mean? That seems to be us. When we need it, we do it. I'll be very, very, very disappointed if we don't get anything but the 3 points.
Yeah. I mean, we've been excellent form since the last time we played Wolves, funny enough. So, yeah, I can't see nothing but a win, to be honest. I know Wolves been actually in good form as well lately, but I do think a win because we need it.
They've been in good form, but consistent.
Yeah, exactly. They have had a lot of draws.
Yeah. Score prediction.
I am going to go with... I'm going to go with the score that you can't steal it this time. I'm going to go 3-1.
Oh, so close to mine. I was actually going to go 3-0.
2-1. Oh!
3-0. I was going to go 3-0. So I agree with you that there's going to be 3 goals for us. Look, 3-0 would make me happy again because it's not like...
Well, 3-1 will make me happy. It really will make me happy.
It'll make me happier than what last week was bringing. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It just shows that there was certain players in certain areas that couldn't handle it. I'm not even going to go into the penalties.
As long as I don't see Kilman or Magassa, and Magassa is a big one. I really feel let down by Magassa lately. I don't know what is going on with him, but he needs to get his form back together. I almost said shit.
I've been saying it for weeks, mate. I've been saying it for
weeks.
Yeah,
I know. But I've been giving him a bit of leniency, I'm more kind of person than you.
And look how he repays you, mate. Look how he repays you.
I feel really, really devastated. I'm feeling really angry about him right now.
If you're watching this, Magassa, you've got something to say to this man. You've got something to say.
I expect you to bow down to me and apologise.
He wants a signed shirt and your pair of boots.
Actually, I might do it.
I might do it. Right, I'm going to end it there, mate. I think...
Yeah. If there was one thing I did want to say...
Go on.
I forgot about the game. For one player who I was really impressed with and easily man of match, Adama Traore.
Yeah,
unbelievable. He was quality. I don't know, what was he on? He must have been on his speed picks or something.
So the only thing I can pick out from Traore, right, he needs to be running at these bloody players. I am sick and tired of him not running.
Stopping.
He just stops and then passes it. And it's like, run at the players. If you give it away, I can forgive you. But run at these bloody players. He could have had... The defender would have been seeing the back of his shirt more times than he saw his face. But no, he stood him up.
But when he did...
Run.
But when he did run at him, my God.
I know. What a specimen. Seeing him in real life, what a specimen. What a specimen. That's the specimen. Specimen. That's the only thing I can say about him, mate.
Specimen what a specimen.
But yeah, so we're gonna end that there. Thank you for watching, and there's only one thing to say. Come on, you Irons.
Come on, you Irons.
Specimen.
Where Hammers Walk Podcast!